All right, we're back for the first time here covering the Xbox conference. All good. Nothing happened. Mistakes can be
No.
deleted here on Twitch.
Good morning and happy new day to
Yeah.
all of you. It's
Happy
great
New.
to
It's the
see you
first time
today.
seeing you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Zeke had to go handle something, and
I get it. That's a great one.
yeah, we're back. So,
Also, by the way, JP, I wanted to commend you on your very deft way of making me feel like an asshole for asking a question earlier.
oh, that's no problem. Yeah, not a problem.
What are you talking about on Twitter? Well, I wasn't going to mention it, but since you did,
yeah. That's the classic Zeke, though, right? That's just how it goes. I still can't believe they're not playing any music here on this Xbox. They must be watching the Jeff Keighley pre-show as well. So you got to be careful, Xbox. YouTube can DMCA you for that. You gotta watch out. At least that's the words on the street.
people are saying 720, like it's 720p. You just got to refresh or something. I'm guessing the auto.
Well, no. Once again, Zeke, you're saying things you shouldn't be. So the reason that it is in 720p on my channel is because the bit rate is higher than what is allowed by Twitch, and so it takes a second for the source feed to kick in at 1080p. So if you're watching on 720p, just do the old refresh. And
and people like, why hasn't Zeke spoken in like 30 minutes?
It's fine. It's fine. Man, they're just like, I kind of feel like they're messing. I hope this isn't a preview. Maybe I'm reading way too much into this. You're 2 minutes out. Why aren't you playing like the Halo intro song or some shit? Like there's zero hype in this thing. It's just nothing. There's no music whatsoever. It's crazy. Did you guys see any? You've been live for a while, playing some other games this morning. Did you see any other leaks from this thing? Has anything been talked about? What's going to have been shown beside the Halos? Okay.
Halo thing is the big thing. No new. Having my finger on the Twitch chat pulse all morning. Haven't seen anything new come out from that. No one freaking out about anything on Twitter. No, it's been pretty chill. Yeah, and nothing majorly leaked so far.
There is music, really? Why would I not be getting? Well, there is music. Chat. I had it muted. But we weren't missing out on anything. It should be Halo music. That's what they should be playing. Wait, have they used this music before? I feel like I've heard this music before. This must be royalty free somewhere.
Just apparently, if you didn't know, if you go and you follow the twitch.tv/Xbox channel and type "It's Happening" into the chat, you get an emote.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Type. You get the Master Chief doing "It's Happening."
Yeah, Master Chief doing the "It's Happening" thing. Yeah.
Is that only in the Xbox main chat?
I don't know. That's all hearsay conjecture. I was already following the Xbox channel, so I just went over there and typed "It's Happening."
Barry clarified with me earlier. So he moved all of our streams under the category of, what are we streaming under? Whatever category we're streaming under. Yeah, Summer Game Fest. And anyone watching in those chats, which includes our three channels, will get the "It's Happening" Halo themed emote. So.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can close this shit show chat of the other channel.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Everyone else should. If you're typing "It's Happening," type "It's Hap" and then just hit tab and it'll autofill. Then you can just spam away our chats and destroy them.
Yeah. Also, it's capital I, capital H.
Boop.
And you have to spell it right.
What? It's a countdown and a countdown. Oh, That's Halo.
Best foot forward, I guess.
I think. Oh, Code, did you mute your mic? 'Cause you're eating.
I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah, this is when they make the Mandalorian armor, right?
I think so. This is, or how they make the Xbox. That might be what this is. No, this is like
Like a
armor
pep
for the
plate?
Master Chief.
Yeah, thinking so. Oh yeah. Whoa.
The Mjolnir
Okay.
exosuit is now complete.
Turn up a little bit.
Even though this technology will save humanity in the war to come, I must remind myself, liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction.
This looks pretty good.
Cannot hope. It all means nothing until you step inside.
Wow. This is like goosebump inducing.
Yeah.
That was really well done. That was really well
I'm
done.
into that.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's goosebump inducing right there.
Oh, look at this. Straight up gameplay. Oh, good foot forward. Here we go.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
60 FPS stream.
No! No! You! I can't stand this! Who you are?
Breathe.
No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
Dang.
Oh, look at this.
Very Halo 1.
Has he always been a right side shooter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
No damage
I don't
pop
know, I'm
up.
just so used to having guns on the left side these days. I don't know.
This looks very classic.
Yeah, this is very Halo 1 so far.
There's sprint. Okay.
Straight into a warhole.
Nice little turn there. Oh.
Kind of open worldy.
Ah, look at this.
An open world Halo. Huh. Okay.
Could just be like large sandboxy levels.
You might be right. Yeah, maybe it's too quick to claim open world. Oh, pistol's back. That's like a DMR rifle thing.
Shoot him in the leg to make him trip?
A little different. A little new. Oh, deplorables are back. Grappling hook? What the fuck?
Okay.
Or deployable, not deplorables. Jesus.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, you should have. You should have. Don't let me suffer in my own self-made demise. Correct me. So they're leading with Halo.
Gameplay of Halo, no less.
Oh, shit.
Looks like you just did a little assisted jump.
Yeah. I keep seeing Banish. That was kind of slow leaked or slow revealed from their Twitter stuff. That's a Halo Wars 2 thing, I think.
I realized the reason why I said that looked weird for me is because I've been playing Last of Us, and it's third person over the right shoulder.
Ah. Yeah, this is Halo 101 here.
Yeah, I haven't played a ton of Halo
Oh,
since
shit.
2 was the last one I played a lot of.
He just grappled a plasma tank. Shotgun looks good.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't.
What a rude.
We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriarchs. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard. Die
Okay,
Windows
that
PC.
seemed like a pretty standard single-player Halo game.
Yeah.
Nothing about that was anything like we had talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We hope you
interesting.
enjoyed
Okay.
your first look at
There we
Halo
go.
Infinite's campaign.
Yo, can
I'm
I buy that
incredibly
statue?
proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a
That thing's
hint
huge.
of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined.
Freedom
Halo
to-
Infinite has been built from the
So is that
ground up to
open
take
world?
full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before.
Yeah, it
We
said
look
open
forward to
ring.
sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Okay.
Pretty
World
sweet.
premiere.
God damn it.
They took your job, Zeke.
All I had. Jeff Keighley tweeted something about it. He said, "We got the guy." Who's the guy?
I don't know. I guess the original guy.
Movie guy or something?
Maybe. State of Decay 3 or something? What the?
Okay.
That was scary as shit. What the fuck?
Someone just said in chat, dominance asserted.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
Oh, shit. Oh, State of Decay 3.
Oh, yeah.
Lot
Good
of-
call on that at the beginning. My lord,
lot
that
of
was kind of
screaming.
horrifying.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Everyone just screams at each other in the future. Twitter is
Yeah.
involved. Now they don't even form words. You just scream at the top of your lungs.
Welcome, everyone, to the Xbox Game Showcase. Today, we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox game studios, including
15.
unveils of 5 new first-party
The other
games.
6 are
What you'll
lazy
see today
fucking
is how
bastards.
Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play.
Dang.
These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. And we've designed the most consistently powerful next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10. And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport.
See a really pretty,
And Xbox
pretty
Series
car.
X is bringing them closer to their dream of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native
dang, that's
4K
a good.
resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
Also, I am CG.
World premiere.
Powered by the Xbox. Dang.
That is really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I tell you. They really know how to make card games look good.
Yeah, they do.
Become an art form.
Oh, here's what Rare's work. Oh, okay. We saw this. This is
You know about this one.
Ever what's this called, chat?
Everlast? What it's like?
Everwild.
Our
That's what it
world
is.
has a
Everwild.
rhythm.
Or Everlast.
We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
They haven't said what this game actually is, though, so hopefully we get that now.
It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey. In the symmetry of ritual. In the bonds we share. And in moments of stillness. It teaches us to look beyond the expected.
Yeah.
Baby!
To be a light in dark places.
Dude, this is some serious world
To
development.
seek answers.
My lord.
And to stand watch over our world. Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it.
You gotta make sure
But only
that the narrator has an English accent.
Truly
They will never
feel it.
believe the legitimacy unless they have an English accent.
It's true. Rare is based out of England, so that probably has something to do with it, too.
I think that's, sure. I didn't know that, but I think that's for a lot of games.
What did we just watch?
I don't. Yeah, they still didn't say what that game was. Like, they were in
Maybe
an
some
interview.
gameplay?
Ow, that fucking. You have
Everwild
that
will
loud
give to
tweak in
you
your right ear?
a magical
What the
and
fuck?
untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal. And Eternal has the gift to sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do we know what it
I
is?
still don't know what it is. By the way,
Yeah.
Halo Infinite is up on Steam
Whoa.
right now, so that's
I
kind of
just got
crazy.
hit with a flood of memories.
Love
That was quick.
Yeah,
You
you
seeing
can
what I'm seeing?
pre-order it now.
Allison?
Yeah. It doesn't matter,
Life is Strange 3.
but they don't believe us.
We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense. But we couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter that they kept us apart.
Brother, sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth feels impossible.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters.
Well, Don't Nod is the Life is Strange studio, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the only way to move forward is to keep looking back.
We've
Still
been
never
getting
got
these
past the
visions
first two
whenever we
chapters of
see
the
or
first
hear
one.
something really emotional.
It's a good game.
Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window. She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Life is stranger.
With the 3 is the R.
Nothing good
Or
comes from
3
stirring
is
up
the
old
E.
memories.
It basically
We
writes
don't really have a
itself.
choice about that.
There's always a
Don't
choice,
Nod.
son.
In cooperation with Marvel Studios, Life is
I can't
Doctor
do
Strange.
this.
There you go.
Stop!
I play that.
Oh, it's episodic. Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm. Kind of their thing, though.
New IP?
August 27th, though. That's next month. That's
Wow.
30 days from now.
Just over a month.
Yeah. Oh.
God, I hope to see-
Ooh.
Hey,
More
everyone.
Ori?
My name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today, we're very excited to tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series
Zeke,
X.
you played it too
We're
soon.
now at a time where we can reach
like
levels of
Premonition,
fidelity
they
and
fixed the
frame rates
FPS
previously
like that.
absolutely
Can't win.
impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate in full 4K HDR in its
I'm not
highest
watching.
quality, delivering unprecedented
kinda-
game feel
they're showing
with
some
silky
bosses.
smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and
Wow,
low
they're
input
showing-
latency,
I'll tab-
which
I'll
is just
tab out.
so
They're
important
showing like late
Showing
game
me
bosses.
all the
to
major
emphasize
bosses.
platforming
Yeah, what the
feel of
fuck?
this game. We can
Jesus,
also
man.
boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this
They already had
crazy
such
hardware
amazing
power,
audio, like-
we can give our players more
my lord.
options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to
It's
experience
weird
this
that trying to
very
improve
special
the game. I
version
mean, I
of Ori
played like 7
coming
hours
to
of it.
Xbox
It's
Series
fucking
X with
amazing.
smart delivery later this year.
I think that's going to be like the 120 hertz console title, which is a big deal for consoles. The hell's Private Division?
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigues.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid.
Probably. Yeah.
A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and
I love
scandalous
salacious
strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are
Private
looking
Division is their
downright
2K publishing
unlawful
arm.
today.
With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun, or sword, or this thing. Thrills, danger, intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you find on Gorgon?
Nice.
Cool.
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
September 9th.
Yep.
Whoa. Cool. Wow.
That replaces
Excellent.
what, Cyberpunk? Yeah. Oh, it's the Honey I Shrunk the Kids game.
If
They really
you're
should just
waiting
call this the Honey I Shrunk the Kids
for the biggest game of the year, then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for
pretty
the
good.
smallest, we've got you covered.
That building is why I'm going to try the game.
Obsidian Entertainment,
aspect,
the makers of games that are
This is
nothing
next
like
week,
this
right?
one. This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Yeah,
Is that Battletoads?
Yeah.
That trailer made it look a lot better than some of the
did.
previous ones had.
It definitely did.
That was a good trailer.
Obsidian.
GG Obsidian.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games.
What else
It's
are you
something we
working
do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Caroline Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game
Apparently
Preview and on
Cyberpunk's
Steam
tweeted
Early
back at him. I
Access.
wanna see
We
it.
want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG. Check this out.
Oh, here we go.
World premiere.
It's happening! Oh, dude!
We have always known war.
Is this medieval?
It forged our empire.
Oh, wow.
Damn, them some nice bows.
Turned heroes into queens and kings. And decimated our foes. Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters
Oh, shit.
our sins have borne.
That's some Doctor Strange shit right there.
Is an oath worth the weight of
Oh,
a
what is
crown?
this?
Damn.
Dude! All right. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that looks sweet. Very Lord of the Ringsy with there.
Oh, man. That's all I need to see from them.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora.
Thanks, Mr.
When
Booty.
Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make. As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best. And it is being built from
nice.
the ground up to take full advantage of the power of Xbox Series X. At Xbox Game Studios, we also work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's
I wanna know
meet
more about Avowed.
Caroline Marshall,
Yeah.
studio head of Interior
Damn.
Night.
We might
to
not know
debut
anything
their
for a
original
while.
game.
Oh, that was it. That was probably it.
Probably till next year, to be honest.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, you learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in. I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
Okay.
World premiere.
Definitely digging the format of this show. This is good.
Fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait, but when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer.
This is all going
For
bad.
our family,
I
it
just
was
love the
a
freeze frame of that guy.
Yeah.
It's like animated
mine.
Hills.
Yeah.
It was the end of the road.
On the ground!
In a cartoon?
Now!
The sun went down on all of us that day.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Coincidence? No. It was a long forgotten secret. Buried in the dark.
Don't shoot me! Oh, it's not me.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
All right. I don't know what that
I don't
was.
know about that one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, Ninja Theory.
Here
Hellblade.
at Ninja Theory, we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
This is the one I've been most excited about
An
thus far.
incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice.
Did very well.
We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic Warrior, an experience that we'll be building in Unreal Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
Cool. Where was the first one set?
And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
Oh, a Celtic island? Oh, in Helheim, a fictional place. Oh, okay.
Alabama.
Yeah.
It's been
don't
so
think it was
touching
Alabama.
to see the impact that Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
What does that mean?
Cool. Senua's Saga will be a live service, episodically starting in the...
Yeah. Is this Double Fine?
Yep.
Yeah. Dang, 20 years.
Do you want to say hi to Peter? He's on the line.
Oh,
What?
shit,
Peter?
is it?
Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time.
Is Golden Boy going to get his wish? Is this Brutal Legend 2?
Peter.
Yeah, it has to be, dude.
Fantastic work.
Oh my God, he's wearing the... Is he wearing the shirt?
Very much. It's going to be fun to sing it. Now it's time to rock. Shall we start rocking?
Oh my
Don't we
God.
look like long lost brothers?
Oh,
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said a voice of mote of light.
Hope you don't mind pop-ins.
This game is so weird, man. Forgot how weird Psychonauts is.
It's good, though.
Where are we?
I'm super glad I experienced it as an adult.
It's a quiet place.
I need to play it again. Never finished it.
Alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me back up, I started now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of chime. Been so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic eye.
Drugs.
Yeah, no, I'm drugs. The game.
They fill the holes I've had.
Yeah, those eyes are freaking me out.
Unlocking all my memories.
Nah,
Which I
it's not a
never-
cat car. I wouldn't get in that.
Never.
All right.
Woo. Okay. That was
Pretty
a
all
ride.
right. Yeah.
Oh, we have to try this game. Oh, I think most people are going to be playing
We
Psychonauts
can't wait
too.
for you to
I'll
experience
probably play one
the
again.
amazing
for it.
games built by Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah, it's been a while
And there is
since
just
I've
so much
played it,
more for you to play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is
I like
close
their
to
necklace.
us, not just geographically, but in history too. I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, wow.
If you are one of the more than
cool.
10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September.
Okay. I started
For
to say
Game
it's
Pass
free to
Ultimate
play, so how does
members,
that work?
Destiny 2 will also
Yeah,
be
it
playable
will-
on mobile from
It's free to play without the
cloud.
expansions, though, right?
Yeah.
Later
I think
this
that's a
year,
big deal.
Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2
Wow.
Beyond
So
Light.
I wonder if Xbox pumped some funds into Bungie for the delay for this.
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer.
I love that.
It's time to
Just,
step
I love how
beyond
they're
the
just
light.
like in 60 FPS. Like,
Well, I mean, look, that's what the internet.
thanks for joining us.
Yeah. But the internet
Well,
would
I
harp
mean-
on that shit for years if they didn't say it.
Yeah. Sure. It's a big deal for our console brothers and sisters when that becomes like mainstream. Like
Yeah.
that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be
Well,
really cool.
It's also running at 4K. Like 4K 60 is tough to achieve even on most PCs.
Yeah.
It is? I had no idea.
Yes, yeah. That looks cool.
Yeah, I think that was the trailer they showed
This is
when they
Destiny
did the
2
big
that you
announcement
can play
last time.
any way you want thanks to Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired
Well, I don't game on
developers are working
4K.
on
I don't
games
need
for
to.
Xbox
I don't
Series X,
game
and
on a
we're just
huge
honored
television.
to be able to collaborate with them.
I don't either.
Xbox Series X will empower
It's
both
also
new
impossible
and
to do.
experienced creators
Well, not
to bring the
impossible,
future
but
of
it's
games
annoying
to
to
life
do as a streamer.
like never
As
before.
someone that does play
Unique
4K stuff.
perspectives,
Yeah,
unexpected
it's a big-ass
innovation,
fan.
and fresh voices
Yep.
that demand to be heard and that we can't wait for you to discover. All of the games
Oh,
you
that
are
was
about
all
to
new,
see
according to
are
chat.
being built to launch
That was all new.
exclusively on
Oh,
Xbox
cool.
Or at least the
consoles.
gameplay of the new
Thanks,
damage type.
and enjoy.
The free stuff.
World premiere.
Console launch exclusive.
Whoa!
What? Why are you freaking out? You think that's a vault?
No, I don't.
Is this State of Decay? Not State of Decay.
Stalker.
Oh.
What?
Was this already announced?
Oh shit!
It was. Okay.
There's the bolt. Oh man! Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna be a console exclusive.
This all means something to Co. To everyone else, we're just along for the ride. Yeah, I think it's timed exclusive. Yeah.
Oh my god, it is! Holy shit! Oh, dude.
Is
there gonna be a date? Well, console launch exclusive. That means
World premiere.
end of this year?
Maybe not. Another console launch exclusive. So we're in the console launch exclusive period. Oh, it said PC2 according to chat. Whoa.
What is this?
I don't know. Is this Warhammer?
My Lord Inquisitor.
It is.
I've reached a
Lord
term of
Inquisitor.
crime and begun our investigations.
Oh.
Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Fat Shark does Vermintide as well.
There's no way that's
I'll
gameplay.
know more when they make it back.
No.
So a 40k Vermintide?
I don't know if it'll be Vermintide.
No, I'm
but I
on
know
board.
it's-
Vermintide was great.
War, I think it's Warhammer Vermintide, so
Yeah, they're all dead. Darktide. Yeah, that's exactly.
Vermintide, Darktide, really?
Dude, that's got. Okay. I will play that. I'm not necessarily
Dude,
big
let's
on the fantasy, but I love some 40k.
First opportunity, DFG, Warhammer Darktide.
Yeah.
World
Let's do it.
premiere.
I think we're all in.
I'm totally down.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I can't believe we saw Stalker 2. Like, what the hell? We've got an
Is that even
Obsidian new IP,
teased, or-
Stalker 2. Like, oh my god.
Wait a minute. Am I playing an FPS game from '97?
Yeah. What's happening? Is this Tetris? I think this is Tetris Effect 2, maybe? This is the song from Tetris Effect. Such a fucking good song.
I'm glad they're doing this, man.
Is that Dan
Wait a minute.
fucking Reichert? What the fuck?
Now hold on, this is on Xbox. Tetris Effect was best played in VR. They're not doing VR obviously, so this is.
It's probably just Tetris Effect on Xbox.
Right.
I can't believe
So it's
Dan
not like a
Reichert
new-
was in that.
Not like a new game then.
I mean, we're about to find out.
Okay.
This is definitely not Tetris Effect. This is something new. Connected. Oh. Optimized single player plus all new multiplayer. Okay. I wonder if they're trying to do like Geometry
World
Wars
premiere.
type thing with that. In terms of having it being a launch.
Dude,
was
if
that?
we get a new game, like a new IP from In Exile, I'm gonna lose my shit. This has been ridiculous.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that yet. That's right. This is a console launch right here.
Oh, Tetris 99. That's the game I was trying to think of.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
Huh.
Find anything good?
Bex, you're not gonna believe this.
It's from the devs of SteamWorld, which
Ouch! What the?
pretty beloved
SteamWorld
franchise. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the same connect like devs.
What is this? Huh. The Gunk. Okay.
Great name.
Hey, wasn't that just the working title? Oh, we're gonna stick with it. Okay.
I misinterpreted what console launch exclusive. I think that means that it's launching on console first, and that, or only on Xbox rather. It launch essentially. To reframe what I said.
It all starts with a dead girl.
No,
it's most happy endings.
The moon. Scent of pines. And then the gunshot.
Whoa.
Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare.
Jet's saying this is the medium.
I can see both.
Oh, we heard about this. We saw this at one of the game conferences. Yeah.
Oh right, we're like okay.
Yeah.
Where the worlds get all fucky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. That was a cool effect.
Hello? Anyone there?
Dual reality gameplay. 2 worlds rendered simultaneously is what that subtitle said, Chat. Well, I won't be playing this. Oh man.
Oh.
I will. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Ah.
I'm about 10 times more interested in this with the gameplay now. Jesus, dude. Yeah, that looks cool.
What did he say? It all ends in what? In pain?
World premiere.
That was great.
That was a lot.
Sega.
New Sonic? I think this might be Sonic. Oh, never mind. Phantasy Star Online. Man, I was excited and then immediately deflated.
I saw that and I was like, they're gonna name a game POS? That's a terrible idea.
PSO. Yeah, PSO.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god, this music.
Why were you excited about Sonic? I'm a giant furry.
It's true.
Yeah.
He means that in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Unknown threats.
I mean, look. Sam Strippin is losing his mind over this, okay? I'm sure many people are also pretty excited by this.
No, I knew a couple of people who were just all about the Phantasy Star. Like, that was like their one game, that's all they played.
Yeah.
Like, I knew this girl in high school who would just, school would let out, and That's what she would do. She's like, no, I can't go to this whatever function. I'm gonna go play Phantasy Star, and that's what she did. Like,
yeah,
all day.
This actually looks okay. That's low FPS. That looks kind of fun. New Genesis.
We got 10 minutes left.
Yep.
Ooh.
Wow, this just flew by.
Right? Wait.
Yeah,
no.
is this Crisis?
What?
Global risk is
I doubt it.
weapon. You will become.
Remedy.
Oh, this is the
Crossfire.
Crossfire X thing. Yeah.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Huh. I wonder what their big, like, last thing is.
Blacklist. We make our own path. We protect our own.
Are they really not going to have anything from Exile?
I don't know. Maybe Fable. Maybe Fable and Exile or something.
17
I
seconds.
really hope we get a Fable. Fable or Elden Ring?
Elden Ring, is that first one?
I don't think so, but I think Xbox premiered it first.
Soon, the
So they might
entire
have, like,
world will burn.
whatever those rights are
all
called.
because of him.
And it hasn't even been close to 70 games yet, has it?
No. We remember that was the whole indie thing yesterday.
Okay. Elden Ring comes on. Okay, thank you.
It is X gonna give it to you. That is
Today,
fucking
you
hilarious.
saw 10 world premieres and 22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every
So
game
the
you have
last
seen
thing's
today
gonna be kinda
from
long.
Xbox Game Studios
Like
and
7
all
minutes,
of our
maybe.
partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox
That was
Series
Gears
X.
Tactics.
That or a long
Some of the
commercial
games
montage.
you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional
What?
cost when they launch. You can expect
Optimized
a lineup
Sea of Thieves
over
graphics.
100
Oh.
titles
That water looks
for
good.
Xbox Series X this holiday season.
Some good-looking
Series
water.
X and
Yeah,
Game
they
Pass.
have the best
Xbox
water in
is
gaming,
the
one
place
could
to
say.
play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox Game Studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
All right. Please be Fable.
World premiere.
Okay, it's going to be big.
Fable or
If
Elden
they
Ring.
end well, this could be good.
Xbox Game Studios, maybe Fable.
It has to.
Who?
Playground, I think, made Forza Horizon.
The world
Is
is
Ford?
filled with
This is Fable. Has to
of
be.
legendary heroes and treacherous villains, of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony. Not all stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
Oh!
There you go.
Is that it?
I think that was it. Yeah, because here's the Master Chief thing. Wait, so Playground Games they made they made Forza Horizons, right? Yeah, so that's the Forza Horizon devs making a Fable game. Huh.
Who made the previous Fable games? What studio?
Rare, no. Peter Molyneux's studio. I think Rare, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, Lionhead. That's who it was.
I was really, really hoping we were going to get some info on Fable. Like, is it Fable 4? Is it a remake? Like, what's it look like? What?
I mean, they're straight up calling it Fable, so you would think that's like a franchise reboot.
Yeah, true.
We probably won't see that for 2 or 3 years.
Wow. Aurelian's been silent the whole time until Fable's like, yeah, tell him, Co. What is it? What are we getting, Co? That's right.
That's her. That's one of her favorite games. That and Gears of War. Okay, I didn't like that song. That was a little weird. All right, that's it. How you guys feeling about it?
Solid.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was fine.
It was solid.
Yeah. I'm a little with the Halo stuff. I don't know. It looks like it looks too basic. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, no, I agree. In fact, here's what I was thinking when I got to the end of that Halo thing. You could have told me that was like Halo 5 or Halo 6. Like
Yeah.
it looked very normal. There were a few little things in there, like shooting the limbs and the deplorables. But it was the kind of thing where it was just kind of like, this looks pretty formulaic. This looks like just kind of another Halo game. I was expecting there to be like a lot more to differentiate it as like the next big thing, but it kind of just now to be fair, maybe that's exactly what Halo fans wanted. You know, maybe they did. That's exactly what they want. They want a new, good-looking Halo that follows the exact same formula that they love it for.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I agree. It just it felt kind of just standard.
I think it is what Halo fans wanted, but my worry is that it's not gonna be it's not the game that I think Xbox wants it to be, where everyone outside of the already established Halo fan base wants to jump into it. I saw so many people in chat that just said like, yeah, that looks like Halo, and it looks like I won't be playing that because it's not exciting, it's not anything new, and so that was a comment that I saw many times in chat. But I think, the Halo fans that have played Halo before, they might jump back. They are excited to it, are excited about it, and they want to jump back in, and that might be enough for Xbox, right? Maybe that's what they want, is to recapture the Halo fan base and not necessarily get new people in right out of the gate. It is, they kind of like, they said the word open ring, I think, instead of open world. So I do wonder if that is going to be like an open world style Halo game. With how they showed that map multiple times, it looks really interesting to see where they go from there. They also mentioned there was no mention of multiplayer. That'll probably be something completely different. I also think if you go to Steam and click on Halo Infinite, I don't think there is any mention there of it being multiplayer as well. So it might be like two different things. What does it say here? Oh no, it never mind. It does say multiplayer. Okay. It says campaign multiplayer Forge cross-generation gaming. Provides an amazing experience across the Xbox One and newer family of consoles, as well as the PC with stunning graphics, world-class platform, blah, blah, blah. So, and it also says 4K Ultra HD on Xbox One X and Xbox Series X only. Compatible TV required. Huh. So are they not going to give the 4K textures to PC owners? What does that mean? That seems kind of weird. I wonder if that's just copy and pasted to get this live. Like 4K Ultra HD on Xbox One X and Xbox Series X only. Interesting. I guess we'll see. I'm sure they're going to be having to clarify what that actually means. Yeah, this is the Halo we saw. Grappling hook, co-mentioned. I don't know. I need Golden Boy here to talk because you two give zero fucks and aren't even listening to what I'm saying about it. So
I'm going through I'm actually going through the VOD to see like I was making a list of what I'm super hyped for.
Yeah.
And Halo ain't it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
right.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, JP. Like,
oh no, you don't have to apologize. It doesn't mean you don't talk though.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, listen, that's fucking fair.
But yeah, we don't have to talk anymore about Halo. Clearly. Then what'd you pull from that? What were you super stoked about?
Well, the first thing I think that I got really psyched about was in order. I think it was Avowed.
Yeah,
the new Obsidian game. I love like new IP. Looks awesome. Obsidian, makes good shit. There wasn't much revealed though.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a little world building. That's about it.
Yeah.
Looked like I got Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to find the trailer from. I got Lord of the Rings with kind of a Balrog type thing at the end with like medieval castle, maybe some magic thrown in. That trailer is not up on the Xbox page. I wonder if it's on Obsidian's YouTube. Let's see.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where it is in the. There we go.
There it is. I got it.
Oh, they definitely announced that?
It's in the VOD.
I found
Avowed is in the Pillars of Eternity world.
Oh really? Man. They confirmed that?
Chad is saying they did. I don't know where they're getting that information, but that is so awesome. That is so awesome.
Oh, it said. I think in the trailer itself, it said Eora. But like what?
Oh, Eora. Yeah, there you go. Yep, cool. So we're good.
But what time? Like,
so great.
Walk me through the PoE world, the Pillars of Eternity world, I should say, so people aren't confused. The Deadfire, was that a completely different part of the world? The PoE 2, was that a completely different part of the world?
Deadfire Archipelago.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, PoE takes place in one section of the world, and then the Deadfire Archipelago is another part of the world, which is an archipelago. So that's where they brought in like the ship combat and stuff of that nature, and you follow a main story kind of through that area. And yeah, dude, Avowed, like that gave me goosebumps watching that. Like I cannot wait. The fact that they're continuing PoE franchise, it's first person, looks like it's gonna be like, this is great. This is great. Of course, I would have liked to see. For me, the biggest stuff here, unfortunately, didn't show gameplay, and that sucks. I wish there had been more gameplay for Stalker 2, for Avowed, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But those projects are so big in my world, and it's the kind of projects where it's like, I know I'm going to enjoy playing through those. It's not like one of those games where it's kind of like, I might like that. Like both those games for me are going to be like, holy shit, this is huge.
Yeah.
Like I now have 2 games in like my top 10 list of most games I'm anticipating. Stalker 2, they've been so quiet about that. I was not expecting that at all. I can't believe that they dropped as much as they did. It looked beautiful. In fact, I'm pretty sure that camp they showed was the first Stalker camp from the game. I think I noticed that the layout of those buildings. So, oh man, like that I was internally screaming like a 3-year-old girl the entire Stalker 2 trailer. I was just like stunned. I cannot wait to play that. It's looking phenomenal.
What was the deal? Let me find, this is just a stream rip. What was the deal with the drill bit, the gun casing? When that like dropped into the apartment, you made like a big deal about it.
Bolt thing's big. Yeah, the stalker bolt. Basically, whenever the stalker is full, the world of Stalker is full of anomalies, and a lot of times the anomalies are invisible. So the way that you detect them is you have your trusty bolt, and you throw the bolt forward, and if it reacts with the environment, then you know like where the barriers are for the anomalies and things like that. Now, I will say I have no clue whatever that weird alien baby thing was. That's a whole new direction. I don't.
That hasn't been shown before.
That's probably main story of Stalker 2 stuff. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that in the Stalker world. It's always been about crazy experiments and stuff, but not really to that degree. So that's probably main story stuff for that franchise at this point.
There must have been I'm trying to access the like E3 recap page that we've been accessing in the past. I think it's down though. I guess all of the streams are trying to find that and probably mentioned it. And so it's just getting essentially DDoSed across the board. I'm trying to find that trailer for you, though, Co, to walk through it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. What else was there? Zeke, you said you were going through all the different stuff.
Yep.
What was your big pull from there? What was your big thing?
I think the thing that I got most like hyped for was I saw Jack Black and I was like, oh, all right. I mean, Brutal Legend was like, I tried it. You'd think it'd be a game for me, but it wasn't. I don't know. It didn't jibe. And then I read what it says, like, as the voice of the Moat of Light. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound like Brutal Legend. And then when it came out, it was Psychonauts 2. I was like, oh. And then when he started singing a fucking song for the game.
Yeah.
Holy God. I was just like, yeah.
Now,
That was amazing.
I wonder if that's just going to be like, I wonder if he will sing a song for every level of the game, or if that's just tied to this certain level, because this level seemed to have like some sort of musical influence on it. I don't know if that's across the whole game or what. I think most people would probably be down if he did the entire soundtrack for the game, at least vocal wise. But we'll have to see with that. Definitely an acid trip experience from start to finish. But that's kind of like, that's Psychonauts in a nutshell. It's just a trip. If you've never played the first one, it's probably super cheap somewhere. Is it on Game Pass? I don't know if it is or not. It might be, but it's definitely worth playing. A little bit of an older game, but still worthwhile. Still worth checking out.
For sure.
And it's fucking weird.
I mean, on Steam it's $9.99.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right.
Yeah. And it's like, I think with its like its personal flair and style, I think it's one of those games that can hold up because it's an exaggerated style. It doesn't go for like realistic imaging. Like you don't see a face and it's supposed to look like a regular face. Everything's like exaggerated and stuff. So it holds up. I played it like for the first time, like I want to say like 3 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it was longer than that. Holy shit, I played it 6 years ago. Fuck.
Jeez. Okay.
But still, it was for the first time, and I absolutely adored it. And I'm excited to see, like, with all the new technological advances, how they trip me out. I'm excited.
Yeah,
super
absolutely.
excited. Especially with Jack Black singing some song, man. I'll be singing along.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Nice. What's up, Co?
They just put up a news thing with more Stalker 2 information.
And
there's like, oh my Lord, there's some things in here that are just the best thing I could have asked for from Stalker 2. Like, oh yeah. This is our most immersive world yet. We're crafting it with the love and passion this setting deserves. Using our most advanced technology to date, the zone has never been this gorgeous. Both monsters and factions that inhabit the zone are constantly interacting with each other. The previous Stalker games introduced A-Life, a living world simulating system. The reimagined version of the system we call A-Life 2.0 will control the state of the world and the behavior of the characters and mutants, making the zone ever-changing and truly alive. Countless events and encounters will happen every moment, even if you're not around to witness them. With Stalker 2, every player has a unique playthrough. It will take much more than A-Life 2.0 to do that, as you're the author of your own story. Putting aside the skill, the decisions you will make will cause not only short-term outcomes, but influence the world itself. You're crafting an epic branching story culminating in lots of different endings. You have to make tough choices regularly and be brave enough to face the consequences.
Where was that coming from?
Oh my God.
Was that on Twitter or
This
something?
is coming from news.xbox.com. It's the article Stalker 2 is coming to Xbox Series X. I'll pop it in the Discord.
Gotcha.
That was one of the coolest parts about Stalker, man, is the fact that, like, especially in the later ones, all of the NPCs would just have wars amongst themselves. And you could just pick a faction and like fight for that faction. And you could like take over camps, and you could even tell people where to go, and you could like slowly kind of, go across the world and take it over for your side, whatever your side was.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a very unique feature of the game. And oh man, this is good.
The first
good.
So there was Stalker 1, and then there was Stalker, was it an expansion? Was Shadows of Chernobyl? Is that am I thinking of the right thing?
There was Stalker's Shadows of Chernobyl.
Okay.
And then they released a prequel called Clear Sky. and then they
Gotcha.
released the kind of big culmination, which was Call of Pripyat.
Okay.
So they didn't release in chronological order, but they're 3 games in the same setting.
And that was like, I remember that came out
Long
15 years ago, right? Like super long time. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know quite. Oh God, has it really been that long?
I
But it's been
wanna-
a long time. Actually, maybe so.
Let's see.
Oh God, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? What 2007? So yeah, man. Wow.
13.
Wow.
Yeah. I knew it was an old
13.
game for sure.
Did you play it again? Like you played it again recently, like in the past few years, right?
The Stalker franchise has been my most replayed franchise in my Twitch career. I've played through the entire Stalker franchise 4 times, and apparently I'm gonna need to do it again.
Wait a minute. Stalker franchise. I thought I heard Stalker 2 for this new thing.
Yes, the way that it works is Stalker, Shadows of Chernobyl, Stalker, Clear Sky, and then Stalker, Call of Pripyat. Those are the 3 games.
Okay.
And
That's
the
what
new
you're
one
saying.
coming out is the first.
JP,
2.
I know. I get it.
Did I?
Sorry.
No, I'm just laughing because we repeat everything so much on this fucking show because no one listens.
Yeah.
Well, hey, to be fair, it's a little weird that they're calling it Stalker 2. I mean, Zeke's right.
It is, yeah.
And a lot of Stalker fans have said that. Like, why is this Stalker 2 and not Stalker : some cool name like the other 3?
Right.
Like, why is this game different? So no, Zeke is on point with that. Like, it is a little strange, and it's going to cause confusion when people, especially people that don't know the Stalker franchise, when they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to play the Stalker franchise before 2." A lot of people are going to be like, "What?
Is that night?
What do you mean?
Is there like
There's only one other one, right?" Yeah.
So do you think they're gonna like re-release that, or are they just gonna say, "Hey, go figure it out"?
The original Stalker games have been kind of notorious for not having remasters or re-releases. They're also, let's be blunt, they're super buggy. So like it may be the kind of thing where there's not really a company that wants to touch that, because to get them to a state where they would be like not cult classic level of of polish would probably take more work than that would be worth. Now, the cool thing is, and just a real quick note for anyone that may want to try the Stalker franchise before 2, there's some great mods and total conversion packs out there that fix like a huge amount of the issues. So definitely check those out if you're planning on doing it. And if you get those installed and working, phenomenal franchise, like a huge amount of fun. We'll be doing it again before 2 for sure.
Are they is that a pretty easy process, or is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're basically like one fire off installers at this point. They're just big packs. You double click and open it, point it at the installation directory, and you're good.
Cool. This thing was pretty creepy. The medium. We finally got to see a little bit of gameplay for this.
Yeah.
Where did we first see this? The first Xbox thing through, I think is when that was. I think this might have been revealed at that particular event. Let me skip ahead towards the end here. We were blocking the subtitle that says, once again, dual reality gameplay, so both worlds are rendered simultaneously, which is an interesting way to handle that. And then it got a little bit spooky with, looks like a Mr. X style monster chasing you through this shit, saying creepy things. I definitely won't be playing this. Zeke said he's super in. Yeah, it looks cool for sure. I'm interested to hear other people talk about it and talk about playing it. But fuck that. I'm not into it. It looks like a lot, for sure.
Now, when it says, it said during the thing that it was 2 worlds rendered simultaneously or whatever. Is that like...
Yeah.
Is that technically like really awesome?
Well, it's rendering 2 things at once. That's like their big tech thing, I guess. And so they probably have like a button swap to go through them in real time. That's like on off, like binary.
Is that the same, like, kind of reason that mirrors in most games are broken? You can't see a reflection because you have to render 2 games if you have a mirror.
I know that was how devs in the past have gotten around using mirrors, is they would just render a flipped world to like show a mirror. I don't know if that's still how that's done. We'd have to get Rami on there to talk about that, but potentially, yeah. Maybe. Okay. I'm not a dev, so I don't know if that's how they still do it these days, or if that's one method of actually creating mirrors within games. But yeah, you might be right. Looks interesting though. That's does that have a Japanese developer behind it? I saw chat mentioning that. I'm trying to find. It does not say. They do have a little blip there. It says, discover a dark mystery only a medium can solve. Explore the real world and the spirit world at the same time. Use your psychic abilities to solve puzzles spanning both worlds. Uncover deeply disturbing secrets and survive encounters with the Maw, a monster born from an unspeakable tragedy. So that big thing is called the Maw. It's a Polish game. Okay. There you go. Someone's saying it's Bloober Team. I don't know what that means. Is that just like
Bloober Team? Wait,
is that the devs? Is that a dev team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The Bloober Team is Layers of Fear, Observer. Okay, gotcha.
That's right. Yeah, they're good. They're really good.
Okay, I thought you were just saying a word. Like it's Bloober Team. Everyone knows.
No,
Bloober Team.
No. It's a goofy word, so I actually remembered it. I was like, why do I know Bloober Team? And yeah, I played like their big titles for sure, and it's good stuff.
Yeah. What else? Saw a little bit more of that Everwild game from Rare, but still have no clue what that actually is.
Yeah. Okay. Zero idea what that game is.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
they said it was something that you just live in. Like, what does that even mean?
They said you're like you're a druid and you like encircle life or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had an interview on, I think it was maybe Polygon earlier this week, where they were talking about this game and that it's an idea that they've been working on for quite some time, but even there they didn't go into what it actually was. So I don't know what this is. It's it looks pretty. I don't know. Burning Man the game. Is this what goes on? This is what goes on at Burning Man, right, Zeke?
With a lot less greenery, but yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
And the deer are actually people.
Yeah, those
just dressed as deer. Sometimes two people.
Yeah. Weird game. This is from, of course, the same people that brought you like Banjo Kazooie and more recently Sea of Thieves. So I don't know. No idea what that is. I wish they really would have gone into what that gameplay is about, because I don't know what to think from that trailer. If that's a co-op thing, an interactive thing, like what the fuck it is. Just looks weird.
There was a lot of that during this conference. Like, so what the fuck is what happens?
Yeah. Do you think? I mean, that's been a recent trend that, you know, Microsoft initially with their first conference got knocked on a lot. Was where's the gameplay? Of course, that was from Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed because they were holding it for their own thing. But do you think they showed enough like gameplay of stuff coming up to satiate fans and people that were wanting to watch this for that very reason, or was it too little?
To be honest,
I don't know, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the fanboy in me loved the announcements. Like, I think I loved what they said was coming. That's phenomenal, and I'm so super happy about that. In every single case, I wish there was more gameplay. I wish we had seen some actual combat in Avowed. I wish we had seen him running around and maybe even some gunplay in Stalker. I'm excited about Fable. I think that's awesome. I would have loved to have seen some of Fable, like just to see what direction they were going with it, because there's so many questions about that.
Yeah.
Even just the art style of the main character. You know, are they going to go more realistic with it, or are they going to do the bubbly kind of animated Fable look? So, yeah, I mean, as much as I hate to say it, just because of how thrilled I was with what I heard there, more gameplay would have been really, really good.
Yeah.
I will say, shout out to Obsidian though. That was one of the best jokes on that grounded thing I've seen in one of these showcases.
You just liked it because it said cyberpunk.
Well, and it was Obsidian.
Sure.
It was a double whammy. Yeah. It was like one of my favorite companies giving a nod to one of my favorite games. I mean, that was awesome. That was great. And I mean, that was really good.
It was funny.
That was really good.
It was
especially because Cyberpunk isn't even directly, it wasn't even in the show.
Yeah.
So it's like, I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought that was great.
It was good. It was good.
Also, to be fair, I'm in Cyberpunk because I'm a huge sellout in every regard in that format. So.
I mean, I was gonna, yes. I'm glad you said it, not me, because, yeah. Correct.
I'm just beating you to the punch.
Exactly. You are indeed. You mentioned the Fable stuff. How do you feel about a driving game, a primarily driving game dev team working on the new Fable? How does that is that a does not compute in your brain, or does that not bother you at all? I'll wait till someone answers. I'm not going to talk myself.
I thought you were talking to Cole. That's why I didn't fucking talk.
I was thinking about it because I mean that's it's super valid, but I don't know, man. Like I'm sure I mean, it's such a huge deal that I'm sure it's the kind of thing where there's going to be a lot of hands in that pot. There's going to be a lot of cooks in that kitchen. So I'm not really concerned that the quality level is going to be like, they aren't going to let the quality level suck. So I think in that regard, it'll probably work out okay. But there's no question that it's just, it's still a little strange. And to think that it's going to be like a lot of potentially new people working together. And, I'm sure they're pulling in tons of new talent for it. So, it's going to be interesting. You would have thought that for an IP that big, it would have been given to like an established team. That's those established connections, not like a bunch of really smart people and really talented people working together for the first time, but where that stuff was already there. So I have to see how it goes. But again, I don't think they would release that game in a bad state. I think it's the kind of thing where they're just, worst case, we'll see more delays.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to release a bad Fable, especially from the looks of it, as they're going to be rebooting it, which means that they want this to be the foundation of future stuff. So it's even more important that it's good.
Right. Yeah.
What's the name of the studio?
Oh God, now
Playground. Something.
Yeah, Playground.
Yeah.
Playground Games, I think. Here, I'll look.
Yeah, Playground Games. Yep.
Did they have anything before Forza Horizon?
I'm trying to see if they had like anything anywhere near a non-Forza game.
Let's see.
And the website.
Yeah, the website's down.
Okay.
I can't load it all. I'll go to their wiki here. Yeah.
I was gonna say something, JP, but the website's down. I have nothing.
Well, their wiki says the only games that they develop is Forza Horizon, Forza Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 3, Forza Horizon 4, and then they worked on. And then the wiki calls it Fable 4, but I think it's just called Fable. I think it's just a straight up reboot for that. So, yeah, that's. They were hiring for, according to this article, in October of 2019, they were hiring for a, quote, entirely new AAA open world action RPG. So that's Fable in a nutshell. Yeah. A couple people in chat are also saying that Lionhead devs got folded into Playground. So it seems like some of the original crew potentially is working on that game. So that's reassuring. That's good to hear. We probably won't see that game for at least another year in terms of new stuff, and probably not a release for another year and a half or two. Like, that's probably a ways out.
I wonder if their studio was like, "Oh, we're getting the RPG nerds, man. Remember the good old days when this was just a car game company?"
Or they're like, "Fuck yeah, we don't have to work on another car game. Yes, let's do something."
Maybe, maybe that's
one of those
two.
two.
Something interesting.
Yeah, one of those two is definitely true for sure. I also wonder if that means that the Horizon style of Forza games is like done, right? Because unless they're a super large team, how do you work on both those games at the same time? So maybe they've been flip flopping year after year, like Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon. I wonder if they're just done making that. Chat's saying no, they have two teams. So bunch of devs in the chat. They have two studios with under that brand. So all right, I guess we'll see what happens with that.
I'd love, you know what I'd really like, and it probably won't happen, but it'd be cool to see like a Forza Easter egg like within the Fable game.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Fable always had. Did they always have like Easter eggs? For some reason, I want to say that they did back in the day in terms of like Xbox adjacent IP. But we'll see. I hope that for me, Fable always had a certain type of like character to it. And so I hope that they keep that in this one moving forward. I think they kind of will, especially with how that trailer started with the like fairy flying through the swamp, then a toad eats it. Seems like they're kind of going to stick with that. So it's good to see that type of stuff. What else was there? That Tetris Effect connected thing. It looks like it wasn't necessarily like player versus player. It looked like it was some sort of co-op in the trailer where it was a much bigger Tetris grid. What is it called when you have like what's the terminology for a Tetris thing where the pieces go? I know there's a term for it. A well. Isn't it called a well? I think the Tetris well.
I don't know.
I think that's what that is. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we have some fellow Tetris nerds here in the chat. Yeah. The Tetris well looked like it was much larger to compensate for 3 or 4 people messing around in it. Some sort of like co-op Tetris, which I guess is something that they've never really done. We'll have to see what that looks like. And then the Warhammer 40K Darktide.
Real quick, before we move on from that, was Tetris 99, was that an official like officially Tetris release? Or was that just like a mod that people made? It was? Okay.
It was, yeah. That came out on the Switch. So there's the way that I understand Tetris is there's like the Tetris company, and then they license that IP out to other people to make Tetris games. So there's like a whole bunch of different Tetris things.
Okay.
And the guy that made Tetris Effect is the guy that made Rez, which is kind of a audio-visual type game, just like Tetris Effect kind of was as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Warhammer in the sense that like Warhammer Games owns the Warhammer IP, and then there's a billion mobile games and shit games that come out for it. Right. Then every once in a while, we get like a major first party game with Vermintide and now Darktide, which looks cool. I've never been big into the like classical Warhammer stuff, but 40K I'm all about. Much more sci-fi oriented and badass, in my opinion.
Honestly, with as much as I play D&D and stuff, like I thought I would be more into the old style, but when I jumped into like the 2 years that I was playing the tabletop Warhammer, I had a choice. I was like, am I gonna go this or nah? Man, the Space Marines look fucking way cooler.
Yeah.
So
it looks cool.
Go ahead, What were we gonna say?
I was going to say, not only do I agree with what you said, JP, but I really liked Vermintide. I actually played Vermintide for like, 4 or 5 days straight when it came out. Like it was a pretty good time. So to have that and like, with updated graphics and all the stuff they've learned from Vermintide and the few expansions they've done since then in a 40K universe, that could be really cool.
Yeah.
That could be really cool.
I hope so as well. 40K, just it looks so much cooler to see a giant space marine than like I don't even know what the equivalent is in the fantasy Warhammer, but it's just not as cool. Whatever the equivalent is, it's not as cool. Like, space marines have a cooler lore to it, in my opinion.
Interestingly enough, like Space Marines and Warhammer have, all that lore behind the person and everything. And they were pretty clear from what we saw in that Darktide thing that it looked like those were kind of like the power armored people. Like, so it makes me wonder, like, are we actually going to get into that armored stuff? Because I really hope so. I'd love to see like maybe the point where you can evolve, like you start just as like an unarmored grunt, and then you get to the point where you kind of get into the big armor by the time you're doing like your end game class selection and stuff. That could be badass.
Yeah.
Really badass.
I do know like power creep wise.
Imperial Guard. I'm sorry. Thank you. Imperial Guards.
Yeah.
Guardsmen.
I know power creep wise, like Space Marines are essentially the superheroes of the 40K world, from my understanding. So I don't know how that could fit into like a game, like a Vermintide style game, unless you were just a god for a little while. You could just destroy everything in one hit type situation.
All these people are like, that's not how it works in the lore. Stop putting those together. So apparently those pieces don't fit together. I am by no means a 40K lore aficionado. I think it's super interesting and I love the universe, but that doesn't mean I know it.
Yes.
But no, yeah. So it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sadly, progressing going into a Space Marine would never happen. They are grabbed as kids for education and start as one. Oh, so it's not the kind of thing that you would like. Oh, okay. So there's not going to be Space Marines in it. That's just how it is. Okay. Man. So I'll wait for that one. Darktide 2.
Yeah, where you just play 4 Space Marines. What was that? Was it there was a game where you played a full-on Space Marine, wasn't there?
Dude,
Well,
like
sure.
40K games.
Yeah.
There really has been.
Yeah.
But there's been a few different ones that you've kind of like had. I believe you've assumed Space Marines. There's even a turn-based one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bunch of those games. Deathwing is what chat's saying.
Space Hulk Deathwing. Okay.
Space Hulk.
Gotcha. Let me see if there was anything else we didn't talk about. Saw a little bit more grounded. You mentioned the cyberpunk thing there, but game itself actually, like the first time we saw that, I was not interested whatsoever. But maybe it's because I was having to get over the idea that Obsidian was making a non CRPG, and that was a tough pill to swallow. But the stuff that they showed today looked pretty cool. Like I will definitely see what that how that plays, and that goes into like. I don't want to say early access because I don't think it's early access, but that's playable next week, right, Co? The grounded stuff?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be playable like in less than a week.
Okay.
What I remember properly is like they've been kind of pushing it a little bit. So
yeah. It is early access on Steam. Okay, so there you go. Let me see if there's anything else. We saw the Tell Me Why game from Don't Nod, which just looks like more of Don't Nod entertainment games. Like it looks exactly like their wheelhouse.
Life is Strange and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their games very much have a flavor.
Definitely. Without a doubt.
Hellblade. They did a little bit more about Hellblade. And I don't need to see anymore. I'm just ready for it to be here.
Yeah. They didn't show much though. Like it was just a guy talking about it. That was kind of it. Right? Like,
yeah.
Oh, they said it was set in, oh God, where is it set?
Iceland.
That's what it was. Yeah, that was, I guess, they're like news for it. Then we saw the Gunk, which is from, I think, let me actually confirm.
Tell me there's going to be a fucking Long Bjork combo song in the game. That'd be, oh my God, that'd be awesome. I fucking love that shit.
Okay, so yeah, that is from the SteamWorld devs, Image and Form Games. So they made SteamWorld Dig, SteamWorld Quest, SteamWorld Dig 2, and SteamWorld Heist. So it looks like they're finally going fully 3D with the Gunk. It's an interesting title. It does. You made a joke when we were watching it, Zeke, of like working title or whatever. It seems like they were just like, come on, man. We released 4 games named SteamWorld something. Gunk's good. Let's go. We're not going to change it. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. Then there was some Destiny 2 stuff we saw in there with it coming to Game Pass. The big thing being that Destiny 2 is free to play is that all of the expansions are baked into that. So that was also did they say, was it 10 million people have Xbox Game Pass? I think was the number. That was the first time I had heard that number. I don't know if that's something they've been out there talking about, but that's a lot.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. I got it. I went and got the Xbox Game Pass for the first time in years.
Yeah.
Because even just in this past year, how many times I've been talking about a game, like, where'd you get it? On Steam. It's also on Game Pass. We want to tell people that it's on Game Pass. And I'm like, I've said that so many times. Like, why don't I just get fucking Game Pass?
Yeah.
So, and it's also like, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but it's like for the first month, it's $1. And then $4.99 after that for just the basic package.
Yeah.
Without live gold or whatever.
We talked about it at length yesterday. It's a hell of a deal. To see the fact that they have like 10 million on it. I would bet a year from now that's 15 million with how much they're pushing it. Like they opened up this thing after Halo with Phil Spencer saying Xbox Game Pass. Also saying that all of these games that you were here seeing today will be available on Xbox Game Pass as well. So pretty crazy to see that stuff. Anything else you guys want to bring up? We saw State of Decay 3. There was just a bunch of yelling, animals yelling at people yelling at animals, and that was that. I don't know if there was anything else that we saw. They had another Watch Dogs Legion trailer in the like pre-show. And that was about it. Did we miss anything, chat? I don't know if there was. Oh, someone completely different thing. So if you guys have anything else to say about Xbox, by all means, this is the good time.
Oh, it's good. I'm good.
Zeke, anything else?
I just like the timing of like, we're gonna really up the ante with Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Here's spoilers to every game you're currently playing right now. I'm like, God,
Oh yeah.
The timing of that was perfect.
Yeah, that sucks. Outer Worlds DLC. Code, did that have any relationship to the main game? Is that planet been like talked about or anything?
Not really. It looks like they're definitely doing something that's designed to be plugged in as side content, which
Okay.
makes a lot of sense. Like there wasn't a lot of main story nods in there. There was, Spacer's Choice, and of course all the stuff that we've come to expect from that. But I'm guessing in classic Obsidian style from like the New Vegas days, they're probably putting this as kind of like a side module. So it's going to be one of the things like probably when you can get to your ship, just like you can travel to other planets, you can just go to this place and do this stuff there. But of course, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But no, it looked pretty self-contained, looked interesting. I'm super excited for it. So we'll kind of see how it goes.
Yeah. Chad is screaming Phantasy Star Online 2, their new Genesis thing. Yeah, the three of us have zero connection to that. So it's
Oh, is that the POS game?
Yeah, that's the POS game.
There was an announcement during the pre-show. I don't know if you have this trailer handy, a game called Exomech.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let me
Yeah.
do
I haven't actually
this.
seen any of that stuff yet, so.
Oh, you guys want to watch the trailer?
Sure.
Let me do this.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, Exomecha World Premiere. Looks like Crisis.
Planet Fighting.
Oh, what the
Planet
fuck?
Side was really. Oh, hey.
That's that looks like some fucking Transformers shit.
Damn.
It does, yeah.
Like Bay Transformers, though,
That's a dragon.
Okay. Apparently that's going to be a little free-to-play shooter or whatever.
Oh,
It's a
really?
pity you exomechs die so easily.
Who's making that? Sorry,
I was getting Battlefield 2142 vibes from that.
yeah, not
No.
not really. Twisted Red is made. What the fuck have they done? Twisted Red Games. They were founded in 2019, and it looks like Exomecha is their first thing. So, oh, they received the Epic Mega Grants recipient. What is that? Oh, that's something that Unreal Engine and Epic Games puts out. So, I think that's where that game was funded by. Interesting. Yeah. Looks all right. Looks like a pretty looking game. No idea on the actual combat of it. The stuff outside of Xbox, someone mentioned it to me. Twitch support tweeted that they've rolled out 2 updates to the Clips Manager. You can now individually download clips of your channel, like your most viewed. You could kind of already do that, but it was through like some awkward means. So not necessarily super new. And then you can also delete all of your clips with 1 click. I'm glad that they're a month late on that, but at least it's there.
Better late than never. Yeah.
Yeah. In the coming months, we'll continue to add features which helps improve control of your clips. So great. Yeah. Yeah, that was like a month ago, right? When that whole DMCA clip situation. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. That's better late than never, I guess. Let me just see if there's any other news. It's mostly just going to be all the Xbox stuff. You guys are you big into scoring conferences? Do you guys do that at all? I usually shy away from it, but giving it a 1 to 10.
Oh,
well, I like using like grades, like high school grades, like A, B, C, D, like that.
Okay. All right.
I'd probably like as far as other conferences I've seen, I'd say it was a C plus.
What's an A? Like to give a what's an A on that and what's a D on that? I don't know how low your grading scale is.
I think it was last year's Sony conference.
Okay.
Where they just crushed every single other conference, and it was just like it seemed like it was it would start a new trend of how to do the conferences, where it was like not a lot of bullshit, show us content, show us gameplay, and move on to the next thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Co, what about you?
For me, I don't really give grades or numbers, but you know, I'm all about the thoughts stuff. So what I will say about this is, you know, my thoughts on this conference. Xbox really needed to bring some big guns to this. They really needed to bring a lot. They brought some great titles. They didn't bring a lot of gameplay. I was kind of disappointed. I was hoping that, you know, a great conference is kind of like Zeke mentioned. A great conference is one that the show itself wows you, the titles they drop wow you, and then they show you a lot of great gameplay from them all. And I feel like they nailed B. They announced some great stuff, but the show itself was a little bit lackluster, which you do have to kind of cut them a little bit of slack because of the COVID and virus situation.
Sure.
And then they really didn't show a lot of gameplay, which kind of sucked. However, this was a show about for Microsoft to show the world, like, look, we're still in this. And I do feel like with some of the titles they announced, that was really good. Personally, I would have liked to have seen this show go for an hour and a half and 2 hours, and for them to have touched on all of their studios. I think the fact that we didn't even see In Exile, we didn't see some big name studios they've acquired that they were just totally silent on. They did this kind of like out of the corner of their ITs, like, we're going to have another show later this year. It's like, are you? Like, you didn't, there's no more details. Like, is it going to be like this? Like, what do you know, why not just give us all like in this big show and just like do a huge show right?
Right.
So, you know, and I mean, maybe they wanted to come, you know, maybe they wanted to wait for the Wasteland 3 stuff to come out before doing In Exile's big next project. There may have been some factors, but TLDR, they needed something really, really big. I feel like they did get some great title announcements, but the overall show itself, I still think Sony probably edged him out.
Yeah.
I think Sony edged him out. I don't want to say significantly, but it would have been hugely better if for those big titles we saw, if we had seen like even just a few minutes of gameplay montage. That would have made a huge difference.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's true. We'll probably see some more stuff from both Sony and Xbox, because they still gotta figure out when they're gonna release these consoles this year, because they are coming out sometime in the next couple of months as we approach the holiday season. So we will most likely see another big event. I would think. I don't think that that's the type of thing where you just announce it through like a tweet or through social media means, but it's a new year. It's a weird year with COVID, so maybe that is just a simple tweet,
man.
Or maybe they call Jeff Keighley and get him to do something, get some more influencers on there.
I gotta say, this is one of the years, like reading chat for these E3 events. A lot of times there's a general consensus.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been one of the first years where like chat is just all over the place. Totally agree with you, Co. No, Co, you couldn't be more wrong. Sony was hugely better. Sony had no gameplay and sucked. I found Sony boring. Microsoft was good. Just like the entire gambit of opinions have been thrown out for this years. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
It is. It's an interesting one, without a doubt. So we'll see what happens. We got more stuff later this year in terms of different conferences. I think Ubisoft announced their date or maybe their month for their next thing, for their Ubisoft Forward event. So we'll probably watch that. Like I said, there's probably going to be some more stuff from Xbox and Sony whenever that comes around. I don't know what, like, is there an announced conference or is this the last big one for the summer? What's on the Summer Games Fest site? Let's see. Summer Games Fest. Is there a state of play? I don't know if there is.
Somebody said we haven't seen Sony's second event yet. they announced a second event?
Nope.
Yeah.
What about second conference?
There's a league, according to summergamefest.com, there's the League of Legends Spirit Blossom Festival on the 24th. We will not be covering that. And then there's the Pokemon Go Fest 2020 on the 24th as well, which we will not be covering. In August, there's TennoCon 2020. I think we'll probably be checking that in some form, whether it's on Drop Frames or whether it's on our own stuff. There's Gamescom 2020 opening night live. That's on the 27th of August. Gamescom will probably have a bunch of stuff. I guess if anything, they could drop, Sony and Xbox could potentially drop release date stuff for new consoles at the Gamescom events. Now that that's not an actual conference happening anymore, it's all online. That stuff is all August 20th, 29th, and 30th on the Summer Game Fest channel. So we'll look forward to that. And then I think that's it in terms of announced stuff. So yeah, there's a bunch of rumors going around that August 6th is the Sony Conference Co. I think that's where people were pulling that from.
Okay.
But they have not said anything official. It's just it's the same people that probably said that pre-orders were going live last Monday for the Sony stuff. And yeah, who knows? Who knows where that's at? Let's do some shout outs, call it a Drop Frames, and then disperse and do our own things. I think we're all going to be streaming after this in one way or the other. So Zeke, do some shout outs. What are you going to be streaming later today?
Well, I'm going to be streaming here in about 13 minutes, maybe, depending on if I need to do anything with the puppies or house stuff. But tentatively in 13 minutes, follow my Twitter if you want to know if there's any changes. I will be playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I've been playing that. I played it for a few hours a couple days ago, and it is amazing. It's a super great game. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, if you want to come by and watch my first reactions and my frustrations and whatnot, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing that for the next couple days. I don't know how long the game is, but I'm guessing it'll last for at least today, tomorrow, and possibly into the next day. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching, and see you around.
Cool. Go. Do some shout outs.
Big thank you, as always, to Zeke and JP. It was a lot of fun watching this with you guys. My name is Ko. You can find me every day at 8 a.m. ET. Right after this broadcast, I'm going to be finishing up the game Carrion and then taking the rest of the afternoon off for business stuff. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. ET, we're going to be doing Satisfactory. Going from there. Also, I'll be back this evening around 6:30 p.m. ET as we burn the world down in Anno 1800 because my NPC ally got me in a war and now I have to finish it.
Nice.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in just a few minutes for the probable ending of Carrion. If I don't see you for that, see you for Anno tonight.
Cool. That's it. Thanks everyone for joining us for the Xbox Game Showcase 2020. I forgot the name of the event. We'll see you for more Drop Frames probably next Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Have a great rest of your day. If we don't see you on our streams, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.